Today was more of an individual group. We only had 2 real team periods, 7-on-7 and all that, so it was just more about learning, cleaning up some mistakes that we've been having, and making sure that guys understand their assignments a little bit better.
Did you notice anything when you reviewed the scrimmage footage from yesterday?
No, it's kind of what I thought I saw out there, 6 running around making some plays, 5 doing some good things. It was what I thought I saw yesterday. Defensively, when they had the second time they went with a little more pressure and all that, they were pretty good. So we got to continue on that side, and obviously with the D-line situation, but we got to continue to be a little bit better when we're playing base stuff, like we and with that same sense of urgency like we do when we're pressuring.
You talked about taking a look at David Bakhtiari at guard a little bit this spring. How much has that happened so far, and how's he look?
I don't know how much from a percentage standpoint, but him and Alex both are doing well on that left side. They're both doing good. So, I think we're looking. Alex is probably doing more guard than David is.
Really? So that might end up being how it looks?
Yeah, it could be like that. So we'll see. We still have 9 practices left, whatever it is. So when we come back in the second half, there'll be some different things we'll be looking at and playing around. We'll evaluate these first 8 days when we get through this last scrimmage coming up Thursday and figure out, okay, what is it we need to do for the second half of spring ball. And so we'll see, get a feel for, whether it's those 2 guys switching and moving around, whether there's other people, just so we can kind of get a little bit of an idea and make sure that when we hit fall camp, we're not bouncing guys around.
You characterize this as a teaching spring. Could you expound on that a little bit more?
Well, in a normal, like last year in spring, we probably had 10 minutes individual after stretch, and then we did some group work, which is just offense, defense separate. And then, you go play, action, pass, movement period, a team run period, or 9-on-7, team pass, 7-on-7, a blitz period, and then maybe a special category. So that's 17 periods. Now we're probably only doing 3 team periods. So those 4 periods or 4 slots of time, we're doing more, whether it's individual, whether it's routes on airs, it's more detailed stuff. If you have a young team like what we're going to have, it's probably more ideal this way. When you get a more of a veteran team, you'd like to play more football, so to speak, more of those team periods and mixing up when they're live and when they're not live. So that has something to do with it. And then obviously how you are position-wise will dictate that to you sometimes. So we're fortunate that we're kind of a young team. In other words, you're breaking in a new quarterback and some other guys. So we're kind of fortunate in the standpoint that because of our D-line issue, it kind of forces us to be more of a teaching, learning type spring.